Yo, what's going on? What's going on? Man, I tell you what, I just jumped on here. I'm actually bored, man. Just on the road as always, and allergies always kicking my ass when I go to a different state. So this is what I'm doing. But I tell you like this. Several people have asked me why I don't respond to people. What's going on, Wolverine Bullies? Oh, you got that? You feeling the pressure from these damn allergies? They killing me, man. But people ask why don't I respond to people, man? I'm gonna miss some of y'all messages because I am doing the highway driving thing. But I tell you like this: the reason why I don't sit up and respond to these people because a lot, especially these internet pages, these little Facebook pages. What's going on, everybody? I can't really see the screen that much. I got to concentrate on a couple of things. What's going on, y'all? But honestly, I had a lot of work to do. Now I don't have any dogs that's up for stud right now. I think Mandela is enough. Denzel is retiring. He's got one stud available. But Mandela right now, just a quick salute to Mandela on one particular litter with Mandela right now. He has dogs that are all under a year old. Two of them are two registry champions, and one of them is actually over in the AKC, a UKC champion, and competing in one of those drills in the AKC and winning points. So Mandela's kids are doing their thing. He's producing a lot of champions. Honestly, thinking in the long run, he's going to be a better producer than Denzel, and that's saying a lot, but he will be. But going into these people, man, I've been doing this for a while, and some of y'all had the privilege, not so privilege, of being on here, a couple nights where you had people jump on here under fake screen names, and it's part of my language, but it was what it was. It was, nigger this, nigger that, monkey this, monkey that, and it is what it is. I didn't respond to that shit that night neither, because it's no need to keep on responding to ignorance. These pages, a lot of these pages, okay, I'm gonna pull off as a matter of fact so I can focus a little bit better. But a lot of these pages are people who basically make pages just to talk shit. I don't care what, the name of the breed is or whatever, it's always something different. It's always some new story. Some of y'all seen me go on there and I had to, let me turn this corner so I can park. But I had to do a live with Denzel, because you had some clown that went on there and said, "Oh, Denzel's dead. I know it for a fact. Denzel's dead." Fucking dog is sitting in my living room. Then you turn around and you got another clown. Well, man, maybe that was the same clown, but you got another clown that his thing was, "Oh, Mandela don't got no puppies. Mandela only got 2 litters. I know it for a fact." And then people start posting their Mandela dogs and a lot of champions and different things. And if you stop to ever ask the question of who are these people, they're nobodies. They don't have litters. They don't have anything. They spend their whole entire days, y'all forgive me because my eyes itching like hell, but they spend their whole entire days basically being internet trolls or whatever. Their whole day is to try to get themselves popular or attention or whatever's going on by messing with people. And me personally, and I'm not trying to play tough guy or nothing like that, but those who know me know I like a little physical activity, and I started thinking about it, and I used to get mad about the shit, but then you think about it, and it's so ridiculous, I'm not gonna put myself in a situation to argue with some dude over the internet or some woman, and then, I go a lot of places. Sometimes I take my kids places or whatever. And my thing is, I had to talk with my brother and a lot of other stuff, you know what I mean? And the one thing I said is some of these people run off at the mouth And you know, if I was ever in a situation where I took one of my kids to a show or something, and one of these people still want to be on that internet talking stuff, bottom line, it wouldn't end nice for them. You know, I don't really play them games. You know, the next thing you know, I get another case for whooping on somebody. I ain't trying to go back to jail, and I'm just being real with y'all. I'm not being tough or nothing, but those who know me know I'm very capable of putting a whooping on a guy. You know, and I did it on a professional level at one point. So I'm not going to play around with these internet guys, you know, whether it was Bobby Deans and all of his talking. You know, I showed people. I was in Virginia, I blew his phone up left and right. You know, this was the guy who was all over the internet. Oh, I want to throw hands with him. I blew through your state, called you 20 times on every Facebook, everything. Okay, let's do this old school. I'll meet you wherever you want to meet. Seeing the messages, no response. That was the end of that. You know, that was, you know, that was the end of that. Nah, you know, and I chill for the most part. But I'm just telling you, a lot of these people is a waste of breath, waste of skin, waste of whatever. Because when it comes down, when it comes down to it, you know what I mean. They make you hurt them. They internet talkers. They like to talk about your family. They like to talk about your kids. Ain't none of this got anything to do with the dogs. Because the truth of the matter is, if we went to dogs, none of them have anything. You know what I mean? None of these people have anything. I've often asked them, y'all seen me when I go live, or if y'all on Facebook, y'all seen me do it, and I boom, 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 put up 30, 40 championship dogs, and then put up another bunch of bad dogs. And I said, well, where y'all bitches at? Bring y'all dogs out. Let's make this a true dog competition. They don't want that. These people is lacking attention. I don't know if they ain't got enough hugs as a kid or whatever, but they don't want no dog action at all. They bragging on dogs that's barely, you know, showable. And some of them don't have dogs at all. And like we say, if it gets physical, they don't want it to get physical. You know, most of these dudes is cowards. That's why they call the police. I've had the police call on me several times, and I wasn't even doing shit. I just showed up. They got scared. They called the police. Nationals was just the most famous time. It was another 2 times where I got the police call. Guys was chirp, 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 chirp. Didn't think I would show up to the event. As soon as they see me getting out the car, they security like, oh, it's not going to be any problem. Now, they let me into the show, but they made sure that they security and they police came to me before I hit the door like, you're not going to do anything to them, but I'm not the one talking. See, this is the era that we live in. Men ain't men, and women damn sure ain't women. We live in a cowardly era where people are looking for attention. And I'm not going to participate in that any longer. I had a whole lot of work to do, and I did it. I'll tell y'all more, you know, just because people ask me. But, you know, at the end of the day, I appreciate that, Lewis. At the end of the day, too, y'all got to be careful, because just like people get into these conversations about people's money and this, that, and the other. Well, I tell y'all, even, you know, amongst the things, and y'all heard me talk about this, but stay up on game when you're dealing with these people. That's just like, you know, a person puts down a deposit. I've had this happen to me, and I've been around 20 years, so you can imagine how many times it's happened. A person puts down a deposit on something, then their wife cussing them out because they didn't spend some money out the house fund or some shit, and now they want to come back to you. Well, I just need to pull that deposit right now, because I'm like, hold on, man. The deposit was non-refundable. Do you need to transfer it? Oh, I just need my money back because my wife is tripping and this, that, and the other. But it was 5 other guys right there who wanted to put their deposit on and get a nice-ass dog. Now you expect a breeder to lose that, you know, but then the next thing you know, those people are all over the internet saying that they got robbed. No matter how many times you say, I'm honoring your money. That was our deal. I got robbed. I'm telling y'all how, I'm just giving y'all game now how these people play their hands. It's just the same thing with studs. This is basic game, but don't get caught up in the verbiage of the way people do things. If you get your bitch and you take your bitch to a stud, especially if that stud did ship semen, and the semen is good, you put that in your bitch. Anything after that, the stud owner is actually doing a solid. Because if he sent you good semen and your bitch didn't take, now the repeats is just good business and him taking care of business. Don't go back talking about you want a refund because your breeding didn't take when you was provided good semen. This is ridiculous shit that goes on this internet every day. And I'm not even talking about me just on that one. I've seen that happen to a lot of people. You know, the thing of it is, oh, you know, I'm down, Steve. I'm down. But you know, it over and over again, this thing has turned into a shit show, and that's why I backed away from it. We got some real nice things going on. I mean, real nice things going on. And I preferred to stay and go slow motion on a lot of things. You know what I mean? And I didn't always want to be this slow, but when y'all see some of the shit that we didn't. I can't, especially the one thing I can't tell y'all, but trust me. And Pitbull Bell can tell y'all what me and my staffers is working on, and me and my techs is working on. We about to change the whole fucking bully world. Not just the bully world, but dog world in general. The way we communicate, the way we do things with dogs, the whole nine. We about to change this shit. Every dime has been invested towards going to things that's making the bully world better, taking the limitations off of it, you know, and bringing the dogs back. You know, at this point in time, and they don't know Pitbull Bell. At this point in time, it's about bringing real dogs to it. You know, I see my Shorty Bull fam on there. It's about doing that. What the Shorty Bull did, raising the bar, making better dogs. All of these people who got all these issues all over the computer. First of all, men and women don't handle their business like that. If it meant so much to you, you would handle it on a personal level. These is clowns looking for attention. I'm just telling y'all this. This is clowns looking for attention. We trying to go to the next level, promote healthy dogs, take the dog game to the next level of where it needs to be. Not with this nonsense. Real dog people don't even want to be around most of these clowns. Y'all posting and promoting dogs that wouldn't even, is barely pet quality. I was talking to a friend of mine last night. He was showing me some pictures. People posting and bragging dogs that's barely pet quality, if pet quality at all. It's just a joke. You know, you got people who literally, you know, have a litter every month and still can't show you a nice dog. Well, you know what it is with all these dogs dying. The quality ain't shit. The same thing we've been talking about forever. The quality ain't shit. The quality ain't shit. Your dog can't live. How can you troll somebody? I just seen that shit. But how can you troll somebody if your dog can't live, man? You the ultimate troll. I've said this 100 times and I still stick by this, and it's not a thing to take shots at other dogs, but maybe it is. But throughout Denzel's lifetime, he's been so-called rivals with Miyagi, who's died 3 or 4 times and they replaced him with other dogs. You know, Dax is now gone. You know what I mean? It's you name it, the people who try to come and hate, and they said that they dogs were so much bigger and better. Even some of Dak's sons now is gone, and them people used to hate. Now they dogs is gone. And I'm not saying this to be insensitive, but I'm saying the ultimate objective to this is not to be hating and not to be talking shit, but it's to produce something that can live on. You know? That can live on. The one thing I tell you about a lot of these dogs, to whether it be Bullmaster, whether it be, what's going on, Brandon, whether it be Denzel, whether it be, you know, Remy, they dogs live. Oh, excuse me, I think I'm gonna sneeze. Nope, sneeze didn't come. But the one thing I tell you is that they dogs live on. That's how you build a legacy. These pseudo internet celebrities and people who talk shit and know nothing about dogs, I've invited them many times when I was doing the radio show, and we're gonna kick the radio show back. I mean, not to go too in depth, but right now it's just like between the TBKC and my kids, I don't breathe. Pitbull Bell is probably over there laughing, because y'all, believe it or not, this month, just to tell y'all how my schedule is, just this month, my kids have me driving 11,000 miles in the month of May. 11,000, I had to do the math. I said, well, damn. Yep, a total of 11,000 miles I'll be traveling in the month of May, just dealing with my kids. I'm happy to do it though. But you know, the TBKC is gonna add some more miles. Y'all see this video later on tonight where I give y'all the instructions on how to send y'all stuff into the TBKC. We personally are dealing with Cash App a lot more. If you just PayPal till you die type person, we got an alternate thing, but PayPal, I don't know if y'all deal with PayPal a lot. Oh yeah, the TBKC shirts, we have the 4 original shirts, and I'm saying June we're gonna move into the total apparel, where we got the the baseball style t-shirts. We got some tank tops. We got new colors of the shirts. We got the TBKC flag shirts with my original logo of the dogs humping on the back. You know, I tell you what, you can actually, if for any right now, because Belinda will be taking over the purchases, but right now I'm still doing them. So if you wanna buy any of the shirts or whatever, you can always go to the TBKC page on Facebook, or basically, to make it simple, just hit me up at 727-744-0963 or tbkcdogs@gmail. You send me an email, I'll send you all the pictures and everything, and and tell you how to buy it from there, because we haven't updated it to the website because they got their hands full, but y'all like what we got going on over there. What they got going on over there is probably gonna last for the next couple decades, honestly. Oh, for sure, I appreciate it. And we got some nice shirts, man. So yeah, just hit me up on my phone or to the email, and that's the quickest ways, and I can get your order done and get them out to you ASAP. But I'm just it's the same thing that I'm preaching, man, over and over again. I'm being honest with y'all before I jump off here and continue driving. Yes, we will be doing Michigan. I actually just talked. I'm actually going to be in Michigan shortly. But yeah, I got the TBKC thongs coming, but that's for the June order. Y'all think I'm playing when I bust these thongs out? Y'all, oh God. But yeah. So yeah. With the Michigan show, it's going to at least be a barbecue in Michigan, Chicago, Illinois, Indiana. It'll be several barbecues there. We're working on Ohio again. I'm sort of giving up on this location because they keep running me around, but we have somebody else who's getting a location together in the Lorraine area, so I'll work on somewhere else because Stark County seems to be super dragging their feet. But I tell y'all before I go in, you know what, San Diego, man, why don't hit me up and we can throw one. One of the biggest problems is with California right now is nobody's really putting it down on the show side. A lot of people, Oscar Gomez was just talking about that yesterday. A lot of people have sort of backed off of throwing shows, and I think it's because of a lack of attendance. But that's why, well, Keith, me and you supposed to put that down. We ready now, baby. I finally, I wanted to hold off until paperwork was being done. I think that was, hey, as soon as you find that spot in Hawaii, let me know. We shaking and baking now. But I really did want to wait until everybody could get their paperwork. I felt bad, but we was making necessary changes. The paperwork looks great. Some people are already getting their paperwork. A lot more will be going out this week. I figured that we'll be caught up in another 2 to 3 weeks on everybody's stuff as everybody's as everybody's doing it. And it's time now to have fun, have these shows. For those of you who haven't heard, we added some breeds that they're going to be more, they are confirmation. They can be shown confirmation, but we added some breeds that are actually going to be more for our protection work and those things, But Bakersfield, California, what's going on? I'm going to be in Cali, man. Some of my Cali folks, y'all got to hit me at TBKC Dogs, you know what I mean, at Gmail. And give me some locations if anybody is willing to do barbecues with us or whatever. I know for a fact that a good friend of mine's, Memo Loke with the IBKC, they more than willing to do dual registry shows with us. So if Cali, we can get out there and we can have a good time. Either way, just TBKC, or if we want to make it a bigger event, we can go with the IBKC Connect too. So the radio will be back actually in June. We skipping this month, and a lot of it's because of I don't know if you heard me earlier, but my kids have me tied up. I'm seeing one kid now, and going back home and picking up the other 2 kids, and then we going back to see this kid, and that's how I'm racking up 11,000 miles. I'm doing it all by car. So yeah, car and truck rather. But hey man, send me over that model, man. Send me the model for the TBKC thongs. Hey, y'all think I'm playing? When they come out, I just don't want to hear nobody's mouth. Y'all just go ahead and order them up. I made sure that they nice material and all that. They good stuff. It ain't none of that cheap shit. And I also making sure that the TBKC label don't come off after the first wash. See, yeah, we gonna do it the right way. But you know, say something. I'm gonna say something that ain't crazy before the thing is off. But I tell you, yeah, it's sad to see the way the show scene is dying. But the show scene is dying primarily because of all the antics that people are doing. You know, or I've said that if y'all watch my thing that said Facebook Live. And oh man, hey, I got some of them. Believe it or not, some of the models that you see on the Hall of Fame Nutrition page, I have a couple that they're actually doing some things for Hall of Fame Nutrition. But don't worry about it. You'll see a couple of them in the TBKC. They don't think I'm paying these fees for nothing. We're gonna get the best out of these photo shoots. But yeah, I got some nice little eye candy for you. Got some nice little eye candy. We gonna have fun, man. But I just want y'all, you know, stay away from these idiots. I'm just, you know, before I go, because I got to continue driving. But stay away from these idiots, man. These people don't mean our community any good. All the drama, you know, it's always a drama. It's always a lie. You know, you always got somebody, oh, I know everything. I know. And you don't know shit. You know what I mean? People don't even know. When people was talking about DNA testing and this and that and the other, the truth of the matter is DNA testing is going to help keep us honest. But when you hear people talking about that they knew everything that somebody was doing in their yard, they full of shit, man. Those models get you in trouble. You better stay off my page then, because I'm about to turn up the heat. I'm going to post like 50 of them tonight. I got some fire over there. I got some fire. Wait till you see this one I got from Colombia. Oh, yeah, we gonna. But man, I ain't messing with y'all about them damn models, ladies. I got some. I got some eye candy for y'all too. I got some buffing stuff, dudes. That's gonna have little shirts. We working it out, man. But it's been a process. But I tell y'all this, like, stay tuned. And I'm telling y'all this announcement early, but stay tuned. You know, a lot of things that have been promised are on their way now, but very soon, sometime this summer, we're gonna drop a bomb. And I'm talking about, when I tell y'all bomb, it's gonna change the way that everything works in the American bully community. I promise you that. You know what I mean? I promise you that. But let's get back to making healthy dogs. I don't want to see any more damn wings on dogs. I don't want to see no more RIP, Little Boosie, and all this other shit that y'all be putting on these dogs and all that. Make a better dog. Stop making fucking banners and make a good dog. It's time that we get, you know, it's time that we get ourselves back. Oh, for sure. We're going to keep it coming, for sure. You know, it's time for us to get back to understanding our dogs, to understanding the genetics of our dogs, to understanding, you know, the health of our dogs and the things that we have to do to make our dogs healthier. The things that we are doing right now is just not where it's at, you know. Not yet. I'm going to tell you what, Cass Brown, what we do and what we are doing, let me speak proper English here. We will be announcing a program that's a TBKC certified breeders program. There'll be a list of qualifications and things that the people need to do in their yards. You know, amongst those things will be health testing, and of course we automatically do the DNA testing, and you know, there's a couple other things, but those breeders will be considered to be, you know, TBKC certified. I mean, in some of these cases we're going to go as far as to go out and do yard inspections. And that's what, and the yard inspections was something that used to happen back in the day anyway. And some people don't have yards, you know, some people got 2 or 3 dogs and the dogs just live in the house, and that's fine too. But we do want to make sure, I got to get to Colombia. Y'all got to get me to Colombia. You know, I was working with a lady in Colombia and we lost contact. And I got to reach back out to her because she wanted to get me back down to Colombia. So, because that was my spot last time I was in Bogota. I loved it. Colombia has some of the best dogs I've ever seen, Jack, period. Mexico has some nice-ass dogs, too. It's funny. All the nice dogs seem to be out of the country now. But we got some work. And what was I about to tell y'all before? Y'all know I jump all over the place, so y'all forgive me. Oh, with the TBKC now, and I'm probably ruining some of the announcement, but the German Shepherd is with us now. The Belgium is with us now. The giant schnauzer is with us now, and those are more towards our working programs. But we it's more dogs on the list. The boxer is with us now. We said boxer at the same time. We got a good group of working dogs that's coming in, but those dogs also will be able to whatchamacallit. I'm taking applications for everything, dogs, models, everything. But I tell you, the thing of it is that we really, and I'm changing the subject again, but we really just have to get back to overall confirmation. That's why we're letting the boxer and the German Shepherd, we already had the Doberman and the Rottweiler, and I'm working some things from coast to coast to get all these in. See, I got them poodles too. We ain't got poodles yet. But the breeder program will be good, and you will see the breeder program be eligible in July. The forms are being made. Me and Nate Christensen are going over that. We got to go over that program to tighten everything up. And the thing of it is this is basically a certification that you can show people who are buying puppies off of you that you are doing things the right way, that you are, putting health and well-being of your dogs first and foremost over everything. And that's our objective, to make basically damn near every breeder in the long run want to get that kind of certification. And we're even gonna go through the thing and have the whole thing, questionnaires that small little tests that you have to answer and different things of that nature, just to really get the ethics of these dogs locked in. I talked about the Shorty Bull before, and I got to get out there. I got to get out there to the Shorty Bull Queen, and I want to get some lessons from her as to how they made the Shorty Bull and the whole premise behind it, because that's one of the dogs that intrigues me, because it's a dog like the American Bully that is being made, but for some reason the Shorty Bull is a lot further ahead than the American Bully. I know my reasons, but I tell you, this is a process, and the process is we had a fun time now. We can finally do these shows. Texas is in the house. Florida is locked in. Jersey is locked in now. So, y'all help me out with California, and let's get this Midwest thing going. I think that's not going to be a problem. We got a lot of friends in the Midwest. But, overall, man, like I tell y'all, let's kill the drama, or at least leave the drama people outside. That's even better. Because it's not helping our community. As I went to several beautiful sponsors, and they all told me the same thing. Hey, for real, I need SoCal big time. But they all told me the same thing, is that if we don't clean up our act, we can't get anything accomplished. So, that's what we're trying to do. That's why I went sort of low key for a minute and focused on the work. Some of y'all seen me put up all of the boxes that was coming to the TBKC office / our house, for right now, because since I moved locations, the old office, I had to let that go. But everything's set up, printer's set up. We've been printing a little bit, and I'm actually from Canton, Ohio. Right now I'm living in Texas. Yeah, right now I'm living back and forth, Texas, Florida. Yeah, but I'm from Canton, Ohio, so it's a beautiful place. But hey, I'll tell y'all what, I'm gonna get off here and hit this road. Y'all see a better live later on where I talk some things about some genetic issues and what's going on with the what do y'all call them, the micros. Yeah, a lot of micros are dying, and people wondering why can't you fix it. I'm gonna do a video on why it's so much trouble going on with the exotic and the micro, and break it down maybe in genetic terms. I was just talking about that with the radio show. It's supposed to come back on next month, but we might rush the process. And basically, it's just because I'm on the road like every day out of the this month. So we'll get it together. I promise y'all. But I appreciate y'all support, and I'm gonna tell y'all this. Since y'all talking about the radio show so much, I lose track of my days. What's today? Thursday. I'm gonna get it together, and we'll start the radio show back up this week. it's only a couple hours. I'll fit that in because if y'all enjoy it, I love it, you know. So let's get back at it. But I'll catch y'all on the next one. I'm gonna go ahead and get on this road and make me another peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Much love to y'all, man.